Hey, it's Rob from Radio Free Cybertron, and today I'm going to review Transformers Crossovers, Marvel Transformers Crossovers Hulk here. This is the second Hulk toy they've done in crossovers. It's really my first Marvel Transformers toy. I've gotten several of the Star Wars Transformers, but for some reason just haven't gotten a Marvel one yet, for no reason other than just there's so many toys out right now, and I kind of pick the ones I want over the ones I kind of want. But when I saw this second Hulk toy, I had to get it. I did want the tank Hulk, but I just passed over for some reason. And there's a gray one that I definitely really wanted to get, and I just never got them. But once I saw this bulldozer one, I had to have it. You can see by looking at him, he makes a pretty good looking bulldozer. Nice, mostly green because he's the Hulk. Go figure. Some purple windows. Little yellow lights there. He's got some silver paint there where he scraped his paint up going on some rocks or whatever. You know, kind of realistic touch for a toy that turns into a robot. The treads are silver, of course, but they don't turn. They don't turn. He's got little wheels here for rolling around on, and he rolls around pretty good. He makes a pretty decent looking bulldozer. It's a fun toy. So let's get down to transforming him. And he's pretty easy, which is great because these Marvel Transformers are all toy. Because, I mean, come on. Kids, you know, I know these are aimed more at kids than collectors because most of your superhero collectors, you know, unless it happens in the comic, they're not so keen on random toys that don't make sense. That's why they don't like the, say, Superman on a motorcycle toy or something. You know, kids love it though, and this kind of goes out to a kid because the robots that turn into things is a very popular concept with kids, and they're not so picky if it fits into the continuity or not. You know, they weren't too concerned about the Animorph Transformers. They just wanted to play with them. So he's pretty easy for the kids to play with. There's nothing you can really complain about here. Pretty easy transformation that I'm making sure I don't do wrong because, hey, it's possible. His fists are, this is a nice little touch, his fists are where the scoop things go on the what do we call this thing? The bulldozer. The little shovel things are where his fists end up in robot mode. See, there he is. It's a pretty good looking Hulk. His arms are a little awkward as the shoulder is kind of low. You can see it's a little awkward looking. If it was up here, it'd be a much better looking toy. But as is, he looks pretty decent. I mean, he's got some purple here to make his Hulk trunks happen. I forgot to. There we go. Okay. And of course the silver treads carry over in the robot mode, which is not a big loss. It looks pretty nice. It breaks up the green and purple some. Hulk's got some black, webcam's probably not picking up too well, some black robot hair and some little white eyes and teeth. That's he's Hulk. Anyway, he's got this little grill thing on his chest, which makes it look nice, like he's that big diesel engine, you know, the Hulk, which is pretty cool. According to the little storyline in the back, Iron Man and Professor X developed these Transformer suits based on alien technology. You know, Hasbro made them. I really don't know why they just say Transformers, but whatever. So they made these robot suits for the superheroes, and after Hulk was originally outfitted with a tank, Iron Man decided that wasn't the best idea and gave him a bulldozer for him. Which is, it's a nice little funny story to continue to. That's why Hulk now has a new form. But there he is. He's not the most super articulated toy you've ever played with, which doesn't hurt at all. I mean, he's got good leg articulation. You know, everything bends where it should. Not very awkward or anything. Yeah, okay. It's got articulates at the hip. You know, only really drawback is the arms. You know, you got the awkward shoulder joints there, and he kind of does a little pivoting, but there's no elbow at all, which I would like, but you know, with the way it transforms, you know, you don't always end up with the joints you want. His wrists can turn around some, which is sort of a leftover from the transformation, and it works pretty good because now Hulk can punch you with that. Ooh. Yeah, man. You know, overall, the Hulk here has really inspired me to get more crossovers toys when the time arrives to buy them, because hey, he's a pretty fun toy. You know, if you position him like that, he actually looks a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, he's a little awkward shoulders, but yeah. The Hulk has definitely inspired me to brave more Marvel crossover toys. I haven't bought a Star Wars one since roughly the Death Star. I wouldn't mind getting a few new ones, especially that Yoda one. It was too whacked out to be true. I just like a little angry Yoda face. It's a fun looking toy. But Hulk here, Hulk's great. He's all toy. There's no other way to explain Hulk. You know, bulldozer turning to big robot Hulk. It's all toy. It's all fun. There's no gimmicks. That's what's cool about these guys here. They're straight Transformers. They don't have a little feature. You don't have to plug in a little guy to make something happen or whatever. I mean, even the Megamorphers, the fake Transformer Marvel Transformers, even they had a little plug-in type gimmick with the little superhero figures. Not so much here. Star Wars crossovers has little figures of the guys to ride in the vehicles, but not these guys. They just pretty much said, you know what? You already know he's in there. So, and one cool thing about the Marvel crossovers toys versus the Star Wars crossovers toys is the Star Wars crossover toy has to look like a pre-existing vehicle. It has to be an X-Wing. It has to look like a TIE Fighter. And then the robot should look like the character it's transforming into, but they can add some concessions there. With the Marvel ones, you know, they can just kind of work around the superhero and come up with a fun alt mode. Because see here, Hulk, aside from a little bit of a alt mode kibble, which really plays into the robot look, he looks like the Hulk. And he turns into a bulldozer, which is a pretty good looking bulldozer. So this really works out. I really think so. I think I might down the road get a few more of these guys. Do I recommend buying them? Yeah. If you like fun robot toys, go buy them. If you like superheroes, go buy them. I like the Hulk. I just like the Hulk. He's a fun superhero. I mean, I like how he's just angry all the time and that's what he does. And somehow he saves the day during going and that's the Hulk. But no, I like fun robot toys. Every once in a while I'll see a non-transformer robot toy and contemplate buying it. I don't buy them as often as I used to, just because, man, there's so many Transformers I want. I can't really justify buying another robot toy that's not a Transformer when I'd rather spend that $20 on that Transformer. I have problems. It's semantics, I guess. Anyway, he's only $15, which, if a lot of you guys remember, Beast Wars or Beast Machines, Rid, maybe Machine Wars. I can't remember prices too well. The mega price range. And that's pretty much what the crossover toys fall into, is the mega price range, the $15. I know the $20 price range of Transformers was called Mega during Energon, but that's not what I'm talking about here. So for pretty much a good mega-sized toy, at the mega-sized price, which is only $2 more than a deluxe now. Seriously. You can get a fun little guy here. Sure, he's not going to appear in any Matrix quest or whatever, but who cares? It's a fun toy. And that's the only reason you're getting this one anyway. You're not going to get him for some fiction crossover. Unless they make one, which I'd hope so.